This video is about 2 easy oyster mushroom recipes. Oyster mushrooms typically have broad, thin, oyster or fan-shaped caps that are white, gray, or tan with gills lining the underside. They can be found in clusters of small mushrooms or individually as larger mushrooms and have a delicate texture and mild, savory flavor. Oyster mushrooms are more expensive than white button mushrooms and take little prep since they can be used whole or chopped. They tend to have a subtle seafood flavor with hints of anise and take on a tender texture when cooked. Oyster mushrooms work well in a variety of dishes and can be sautéed, stir-fried, braised, roasted, fried, grilled, or deep-fried. Dried oyster mushrooms don't need to be soaked to be rehydrated the way other dried mushrooms do. Just add them to the dish and they will soak up liquid right away. Cultivated oyster mushrooms usually don't need much cleaning other than wiping them off with a dry paper towel. A damp paper towel can be used on extra dirty mushrooms. This is a simple stir fry that uses oyster mushrooms. The oyster mushrooms are torn into small pieces. Then the carrot, green onions, and garlic are cut into small pieces. The mushrooms are first sautéed without oil to cook some of the moisture out of them. After a few minutes, much of the water has evaporated. Take the mushrooms out of the pan and set them aside. Some oil is added to the pan to sauté the garlic and green onions. Then add the carrots. This is cooked for about 1 to 2 minutes. Some salt is added. Then the mushrooms are added. One of the most popular ways to cook oyster mushrooms is to stir fry or sauté them. Now the oyster mushroom stir fry is ready. Sift the flour to remove any clumps. In a separate bowl, gently beat 1 egg. Add the egg to the flour and then pour some water in. Add a few ice cubes and lightly combine the mixture, being careful not to overmix the batter. Add some water while mixing to get the right consistency. The batter is now ready for immediate use. Dip the mushrooms into the batter. Slowly add the battered mushrooms into the hot oil. Deep fry for about 3 to 5 minutes or until golden brown. Fry them in small batches so you don't overcrowd the fryer. As you remove the tempura mushrooms from the hot oil, place them on a wire rack or paper towels to drain excess oil. Serve immediately after cooking so they don't lose their crispness.